Hey everyone, and welcome back to the EZDex YouTube channel. I'm Robert, and today we're going to be talking about games in the crypto space, or GameFi, as it's frequently called. You've probably already seen some projects like Axie Infinity, DeFi Kingdoms, or others that are classified as GameFi. You may have also seen other so-called play-to-earn games. We're going to be going into some of these games, how they run, how to look at these projects if you're interested in investing your time or money into them, and some last thoughts on how the space might be changing in the next months and years to come. So first, one of the main premises of GameFi, or play to earn, as some of these projects are called, is that typically, at least until now, the game has served as much more of a vehicle for making money than just being a fun game. That is, players of the game are playing because they believe they will be rewarded in the future for their time, effort, and money, either because they were early enough to the project or because they are willing to put in the time to get good at the game, or both. Let's take one of the earliest examples, Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity is basically a Pokemon-like crypto game where you have little pets called Axies that can do turn-based battle and earn rewards, which can then be swapped for real-world money on exchanges. It's pretty simple. You can buy these pets to do battle, and then by putting in your time to do battles, you can get real monetary rewards. The problem is that once this game caught on, the price of virtually everything in the game that you needed to play it went up to astronomical prices, and most people are now priced out. So that's one of the issues with GameFi currently. Typically for crypto projects, you want a nice flywheel effect going, where as the game gets better and better, more users begin to know about the project and want to come and participate. That way, early users and participants get rewarded as the price of things they originally bought to play the game go up. The problem is that this flywheel effect ends up making the games that do well basically unplayable for new entrants wanting to join the fun, as they may have to look at spending $1,000 or more just to start playing the game. This essentially breaks the flywheel, and the ecosystem starts to decay as people are priced out of the system, and you have more people leaving than entering the ecosystem. We see the same thing happening with another popular game, DeFi Kingdoms. DeFi Kingdoms was innovative in that they basically tried to build a whole RPG game on top of a DeFi ecosystem, but they ran into the same problem, namely that as interest in the game grew, so did the cost of participating in the game, and the flywheel breaks as there are no more entrants to sell to. The solution to all of this, and what I see coming as a change in the GameFi space in the next months and years, will be a switch from these get-rich-quick clones of existing games to games coming from already existing gaming studios that are first, fun to play, and second, provide transferability and secondary markets for things achieved within the game. So first, this is not financial advice, but if you're looking at putting your time or money into any of these GameFi projects going forward, the first question you should ask is it fun to play? Do I enjoy playing it? And then, would other people think it's fun and enjoy playing it? Then check out who's making the game. Are they already an established gaming studio that has successfully made and marketed games in the past? If yes, it has a much better shot of succeeding. And then finally, will they have a real secondary market for trading items and characters? And that isn't just a gimmick. This will determine how worth it will be to invest time in the game if you ever want to leave the game and play another one instead, or just take your winnings and go home. The way to overcome the broken flywheel of previous games in the space, like Axie Infinity and others, is maybe to always have a way to start playing the real game with a starter hero or character at a low price, like $50 or $100 from the project itself, and then have most of the value accrual take place from the leveling of characters and or weapons and equipment, so that people can still play the game and then judge for themselves how much time and effort they want to invest in the game, and still have a way to exit via secondary markets. There are games coming out like Big Time, which is an MMORPG crypto game that looks promising, and may end up modeling that direction going forward. But we'll just have to see. In summary, when judging these games, look at gameplay. Is it genuinely fun to play? Then, is it developed by an experienced game developer? And finally, do they have legitimate secondary markets and internal economics that make sense? Anyway, that's the current state of GameFi and where it looks like it's heading. I hope this was helpful, and as always, I'm Robert with EZDex, and I hope to see you back here next time.